Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have Ebro on Tory Lanez. We got Soulja Boy's removal, Kanye on who he don't want showing up to the ranch. We have NBA Youngboy confused about his lady, and 6ix9ine coming at you. Yes, if this is your first time to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Be sure to like it in advance, as I'm sure we're gonna get you to crack a smile for today. Shout out to Sammy Lincoln, who says Celeb Source bit his comment from another video. I don't remember that, but I wouldn't put it past me. Monkey Johnson in the cut, respect, and raw struggle gaming brought something to my attention. The 42 Doug story from yesterday. I don't know. Remember that dress? You know, the white and gold dress that people swore up and down was black and blue? Now, I'm beginning to think the 42 Doug story could potentially be the dress, the white and gold dress of 2020. Now, if you don't know what I'm referring to, right, check out our vid yesterday. As a matter of fact, it dropped. T.I. responds to Lil Baby after you finish this vid. But I know what I heard, okay? When I listened to the man's lyrics, my man said I was out there performing fellatio, okay? Family Channel, y'all, come on. Antonio Vance in our comment section said he heard it as clear as day. The man said hoes out here sucking. Now, 42 Doug replied to the internet, who thought he said I was out there, and 42 Doug said, no, I said hoes, man, don't get it twisted. Michael Blackman in our comment section was like, yo, the line shouldn't have gotten out, period, okay? Why did they even clear the line? So he also heard the word I was out there. Uptown 414 said he heard him say the word hoes and told Celeb to get our ish together and that we got to do better. We're letting our parents down. Now, that's basically what he said, man. I know a shot when I see one, all right? Kendrick Bowen said he was saying the lyric from the perspective of a hoe. Really? Meaning he also heard the word I was out there. Now, he also followed his argument by saying Lil Baby or Gotti wouldn't co-sign with a brother if he was dropping lines that were, you know, the homo, you know what I'm saying, right? Which is a powerful argument. So I went back to listen to the lyrics, and if I hear the lyrics considering a southern accent, perhaps he did say the word hoes, like how was out there. Look, Chris Harper in the comments said, I know what I heard. He ain't talking about no female. He said, I was. Okay? I don't know. Let me put it to you like this. When I first saw the dress, it was white and gold. And the dress still, to me, is white and gold. Megan Thee Stallion news is on everybody's mind because the story is so strange. It's like it's right out of an episode of The Twilight Zone, okay? No one could imagine that Megan Thee Stallion got shot in the foot by Tory Lanez, because no one could imagine shooting a woman in the foot. Now, perhaps I never had a woman go so hard on me, like cracking jokes, man. Like making me feel bad, okay? No woman has went so hard on me like that. You got me stuttering over here, okay? Now, that I wanted to pop her in the foot. And the longer we don't hear anything about it from Tory or Megan, the more we tend to speculate. It's like an episode of Unsolved Mysteries. We feel like we need a sense of closure, and artists refusing to give it to us are not helping us out. And yes, Megan said she'll tell us when she's good and ready. But what about Tory? Okay, Mel Rivers came through in our comment section and said, what about Tory? I want to hear Tory Lanez's side. Which is interesting because in the case of domestic violence, we look at the one that looks like they got the most hurt and treat them like they were minding their business and someone just started wailing on them, okay? Don't get me wrong. It's never okay to shoot someone, male or female, who doesn't pose a threat. Ebro came out on Twitter to voice his thoughts, stating the following. He said, quote, a man shot a woman. She was not armed. She was getting out of a car. She says, I was the victim and this was intended to harm me. Why y'all acting like we should consider other facts? Until I hear from Megan, I can't support Tory. In what world do you even pull a gun on a woman in a bikini at 3 a.m.? Come on, Ebro. We know she had to change out of the bikini by then. She was already in a car, man. Now, someone in the comments mentioned to Ebro saying that the story sounds fishy to him, to which Ebro responded by saying, huh? Did she get shot? Agenda? let's be clear. Man or woman, no one should be shot because bullets hurt both sexes. And I do believe in traditional gender norms. So with that being said, women should definitely be protected by men, not shot in the foot by them. So I could see where Ebro is coming from. Alright? Now say what you want. I try to be a gentleman, okay? And don't get all intolerant. Don't get all intolerant about my views. Alright? You like, we don't care about your views. Tell us about Soulja Boy. What's up with him? Alright, I'm gonna tell you about Soulja Boy, okay? Soulja Boy has decided to remove the tattoos from his face. Yeah, I know, it's news, okay? People have been commenting on the results of his tattoo removal, and they're saying that he looks more youthful and more healthy. I never quite understood the face tattoo thing. I mean, can we come to the conclusion that it only applies best if you're already a big name rapper or a boxer, but to get it before you blow up? Now, I'm not so sure that's the greatest exercise of judgment. Like, I'm not hiring you to be a babysitter, okay? I couldn't put any thought permanently on my skin, especially on this face. I mean, you tattoo money over everything on your forehead, and then you turn around and become a Christian and find out the love of money is the root of all evil. Now, what would you look like sitting in church at that point, okay? They would never let you teach Sunday school, alright? They would use you during the service as a cautionary tale of bad judgment. I'm good on that, homie, alright? Some of y'all like, oh, just get it removed. How about I just won't get it, okay? Always telling me what to do. Now, Kanye West refuses to see Kim Kardashian. Now, you've done this before. They get on your nerves, so you go to another room, you're laying in the bed, you got the pillow barrier up between you and them. Kanye doesn't need a pillow barrier. He got the ranch in Wyoming, alright? Now, this may have started with the rally in South Carolina and the strange statements that Kanye made concerning his children being aborted and the Meek Mill comment. Now, since then, Kim Kardashian has appeared to what looks like reach out to him, showing a little bit of sympathy because she knows that the brother is kind of going through a little bit of a hard time. Unfortunately, there was also reports that she was meeting with divorce lawyers, which I'm sure for Kanye is an absolute nightmare. Now, hopefully those reports are false. If a divorce did take place, though, where would that leave the children? Especially with doctors confirming that he indeed had a mental illness? I guess it has me thinking more and more that he probably was right in not allowing the doctors to come and see him. As if they confirm that he has a mental illness, he would definitely lose the children. And it couldn't be good for him nor the kids for something like that to go down. Now, hopefully, Ye could have this whole thing smoothed out with a marriage counselor. But I would be very leery about who selected the counselor. Kim, don't go looking for the marriage counselor, because I'd be like, yo, man, is she on his side, her side? Now, I think I know who could be a good marriage counselor. Now, I know y'all in the comments like, Celeb Source could be a marriage counselor. Man, slow your roll, okay? A good marriage counselor for Kim and Kanye could be Justin Bieber. Yes, Justin Bieber. He is the latest one to come by and visit Kanye West during his troubling times, which is definitely helpful for the man. Okay, now they share Christian belief systems, which means they also share similar ideals and values, which means that Kanye is surrounding himself with folks that have wisdom that has endured for centuries. And just in case you ain't know, Justin is not a slouch. Just try and accuse him of anything, and you'll find yourself in court with him as the prosecuting attorney. NBA Youngboy has found himself in the midst of a relationship problem. I know this might be his first time. The Virgin rapper stated the following. He said, "My B don't like me. I think I'm too angry for her or just my energy." Close quote. Why doesn't your lady like you? Does Celeb Source have to flip into counselor mode? I just said I wasn't, okay? Let's see. Youngboy, we want what's in your best interest, big dog. So let's examine your statement for a second, okay? This might be free of charge, but depending on what we say, I don't know. You started by saying, quote, "My B don't like me." Close quote. Don't do that, okay? you probably wouldn't want to refer to her as a B. Now, I could be wrong, but something tells me she doesn't like that, okay? Now, you think it's because you're too angry. Have you been yelling at her? That probably didn't help. I'm almost positive you yell at her. But let's say you did, alright? Other than, are there any other women in the picture? You know, like Boosie's sister, or maybe Yaya. Is that Yaya who he's talking about? Look, if she feels like she doesn't have to compete with 6 other women, she might not take it out on you. And NBA, it looks like your session is over. I know we said it might be free, but now that I think about it, you could hit up Source with about $2,500 for that session, and we could schedule a follow-up session next week, okay? And finally, 6ix9ine was pushed off of social media by the feds for fear that right before he's released from his house arrest, he'll give up his location. So all has been quiet on the 6ix9ine front. And I know what you're thinking. You hate him, but you miss him. And don't try to pull a front move and act like you hate him. I've seen it a million times. You're not fooling anybody, okay? Well, not only is his release on July 31st, but he has just signed a $5 million deal to do a 1-hour virtual concert on Global Stream Now app on September 5th. This is amazing. I haven't gotten anybody locked up. Don't play with Barbies, and I'm relatively a quiet guy. I know you're like, oh, we couldn't tell. Whatever. We do this for stage presence, okay? And he gets a $5 million deal? Nurses are in hospitals risking their lives. Teachers are about to get the business from COVID-19 and the government. And he gets a $5 million bag? Yo, let us know what you think. If it raised your taxes significantly, should nurses and teachers get a much bigger bag? Or should we keep them struggling because we don't want our pockets to get banged up? And is the dress blue and black? Do you know your colors? And a tattoo on your face. What are your thoughts when another artist comes out with that practice? Yo, be sure to hit us in the comment section. Be sure to join us on our Instagram at celebs_source1. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you see it. If you thought about cracking a smile, but you held it in, make sure you continue to tune in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.